welcome to Monday Musings. We're on episode 159 and I'm your coach and catalyst Vidisha Kaushal. I'm here to help you create a conscious life. So, like every week, we dwell on a particular theme, share a few stories, and follow it with a mini meditation. And that's exactly what we are going to do today. What is it that the story is about? This story is a real life one. It's about forgiveness. So I had a client who was working on certain aspects of her life which were stuck. So she was already in the phase of life where she had been through one divorce. Her marriage had not worked out. And she was deeply entrenched in a lot of emotional baggage from that marriage. The marriage had been abusive, it had its share of pain and suffering, and therefore she found herself caught in the clutches of all that emotional baggage. So she said, you know what, I want to work on clearing that out. I want to work on forgiveness. And so we started working through Ho'oponopono. This is a beautiful sacred practice, and if you don't know about it, find out more about it. So we worked with this sacred practice, and she was so shocked because as we began the work, her entire story just pivoted completely. While she was there to work with the ex-husband, what showed up during the practice was the work that she was meant to do with her parents. Her parents didn't have a very good marriage. They had a dysfunctional marriage. And there was a fair share of violence and alcohol and all of that while she was a child in her house. And so began the journey of forgiveness with the parents, something that many of us don't even allow ourselves to think about. There were small things and there were big things too. Eventually, as she kept working on this aspect of her life through Ho'oponopono, she was very surprised. I got a call from her one day and she said, Vidisha, I am so shocked because here I am entering this course with you, thinking I'm going to clear things with my ex-husband, landing up actually working on forgiving both my parents, and guess what has happened? Now I thought, okay, maybe she's going to tell me she doesn't feel bitter towards her ex-husband anymore. But surprisingly, what she shared with me was that her finances had really improved. Now, this came as a shock to her because she said, is there even a connection or am I just reading too much? Is it just a coincidence? And that's when we began to connect the dots for her. She realized that every time there's emotional baggage, there's pain, there's suffering, basically our energy is occupied by all that baggage. It's like a tenant that never pays rent but always lives and occupies most of the space in our minds. That being the case, as soon as you start making space, as soon as you start clearing stuff out through forgiveness, what happens? You make space for new things to come. What kind of new things? Abundance and love and all kinds of prosperity. And this is what happened to her. So if you are thinking of where are your finances stuck, or why can't you attract love into your life? Where is all that abundance that metaphysics talks about? Why can't I have it? If those are the questions in your mind, clearly forgiveness is the area where you need to focus. Sounds like they're completely disconnected, but this couldn't be further from truth. So as you embrace forgiveness, you start cleaning up, making room for all the abundance that is already there in your destiny, for all that love which is waiting to be claimed by you, for all the money, all the financial prosperity, which needs space, by the way. So let's just internalize this process a little bit, shall we? You can sit comfortably. Take a couple of deep breaths. As you breathe in, take in fresh energy. And as you breathe out, let go of all barriers, blocks, and beliefs that limit you. Keep breathing, keep relaxing, and let each word permeate your consciousness. I am now willing to let go of everything that no longer serves me. Perhaps that phase is now over, where I needed to hold on to all this pain. I let go of the need to stay hurt. I let go of the need to stay in pain and suffering. There are other ways in which I can keep myself safe. And I can now afford to let go of all this stuck energy. I feel this stuck energy getting unstuck within me now. With each breath going in and coming out, I find it getting more and more unstuck. And as it gets unstuck, I'm aware that I'm creating space within my life. Into this space, I call upon the energies of abundance, of prosperity, and great wealth which is already there in my destiny. I claim my right for love, the right to be love and radiate love wherever I go. I meet love everywhere I turn, and I meet prosperity wherever I go. And so it is. You can bring yourself back gently and open your eyes. You can carry this beautiful energy into the week that's coming. Have a beautiful week ahead.